All right. It is next time. So, sophisticated storage. So, let's just do at sophisticated storage. We'll do sophisticated and then we'll do no. We'll need the storage tool. We will also need a barrel. Just a plain old oak barrel will do just fine. And then we also need some kind of controller. So I don't know what I'm looking for, but hopefully together we could figure it out. So I think it's something along in here. Storage controller, connected multi-block of storages. That would look like the one that we need. When placed in a storage multi-block, the pipelines whenever. Okay, so the storage I/O, storage input, storage output. Okay, and then the storage link controller. Use storage tool to link to controller. I don't exactly know what those are, but yeah, interesting to say the least. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make a ton of these oak barrels. So we just need a ton of wood. And we need levers. So we need sticks and cobblestone. Seven's good enough to start. Oh, I need an ender pearl. I see. I need an ender pearl. How do I get an ender pearl? Sieving, crushed in the stone. Crushed in stone. Crushed in stone. How do we get crushed in stone? From hammering in stone, obviously. And that would be from lava and glowstone. Okay. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. Okay, let's get the barrels under control first. Do we need that many? Probably not. Let's do 9 first. We'll do 27. Let's do 27, hey? Okay, with 27, let's see here. How do we want to put this? So let's do something like this. Is this going to be a nightmare? Probably. Alright, let's make some more. Let's make as many as we can. Do we want to do a whole wall? I don't think a whole wall is necessary. I think that'll be just fine. Potentially, anyway. Let's remove these, as we don't quite need them at the moment. Okay. How many can we create now? Another 21, eh? Let's do... Okay, they're facing the wrong way. That's going to annoy me. Okay, so now we have the wall of storage. With the wall of storage, let's go ahead and put everything back. With the wall of storage, we also need to link all of this together, okay? Now, in order to link it together, we do need this storage tool, but before that, let's try to make the storage controller, which means we do need nether quartz. We get nether quartz from sieving netherrack. 8% in the flint mesh. 20% in that. And how do we get netherrack? Netherrack is from witch water and lava, which means we do need to grab some, no, that's just mixing, eh? Well, I guess it is. Huh. Interesting. Okay, we need to get some ancient spores. Or maybe not. Witch water? What is it? Mycelium spores, that's the one. Okay. Looks like we got the devil fruit in here too. That's interesting. Or the demon fruit. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, because it's occultism, duh. Okay, so that would be sieving dirt. And I would get an exactly 25% chance to get that. Let's see. Only in string mesh, sadly. So let's see. Okay, so we did get the quest for... Nice job. Alright, we got the quest for grass seeds, which is there. So that's cool, which means we can absolutely spread this grass over to here and here. Now hopefully the snow doesn't absolutely mess that up, but only time will tell. Alright, let's put everything back up. Let's go ahead and throw all of this in here, except for that. We need a wee bit more dirt. Thankfully, it's only 8 leaves to compost all that fun junk. That's cool. Let's get our quests. And that is the only quest for us. Thank you for the dirt. And thank you for the dirt. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be doing is creating a mycelium generator with the actual thingamabobber. So we'll do this, we'll take that, and then we'll also grab this with a few more, and then we'll go down. Okay, so this is the obsidian spots. Now we need one for witch water, which will be right here. So we're going to have 3 here. Actually, 4 would probably be better. The more the merrier, honestly. Let's see, we're gonna have it there, or we're gonna have it there. Or we could do... We'll keep it at 3. So, with it being at 3, we're gonna be doing that. And now we have to wait for that to spread. In order to help it out, we can make something called a watering can. The basic watering can, like this one, will do just fine. So let's go create that. We do need a bowl. And now we need 1, 2, 3, 4 iron and a bone meal. Do we not have any bone meal left? Honestly, it wouldn't shock me. I used quite a bit of it. There it is. Cool. Got a watering can. Let's fill it up, like so. And now we come down here, and then we can spread the awareness to the others. And then as soon as this one is done, then we can work on the rest. Perfect. That gets placed down. Actually, no, it's got to be a stone one, don't it? Yeah, it's got to be a stone. Nice. Cool stuff there. We'll just go directly underneath it. Why not? Because my inventory is a mess. You there. Righty. Let's grab you, and then that. Let's make a stone barrel when we're able to. Where are you telling me to go? Extended crafting, because I unlocked zinc. Okay, getting stone barrel. And then we go down. Stone barrel. Let's move you to here. We do need a bucket while we're at it. Okay. Now, in order to get netherrack, alright, let's see, we need netherrack and we also need endstone. Netherrack is witch water and lava, and then endstone is lava and glowstone. So it wouldn't hurt to have both of them here. Let's create another stone barrel just in case. Okay, and then we'll have the stone barrel for the other thing there. Okay. Actually, I don't feel comfortable with it being next to the edge like that. Do there. That'll work. We'll do the lava there. Watering can go in the corner for now. We'll do an oak barrel there for any kind of storage we might need. Okay, and then we just need a infinite water source going here, which shouldn't be that difficult whatsoever. Let's see here. We'll do this. We'll do this. And then we can do... I guess not. Okay, now that's converting over into witch water. And then we can throw everything else back to where it belongs. That's a tool. Actually, we could probably go and help out. Yeah, we can leave it. Okay, now we just need glowstone, which I should have quite a bit of, actually. Yeah. Okay, so let's do some math. In order for me to get an ender pearl, which is this, back. I need to be sieving crushed end stone. Okay, so now whenever I sieve crushed end stone on an iron mesh, I have a 10% chance, which means I need about 10 pieces of end stone. And then for netherrack, I need what again? Why do I need that? I was going to sieve it for quartz. Okay, and the reason I need quartz is for this guy, which means I need 2 pieces, which means I can sieve it on an iron mesh for a 20% chance. I need 2 pieces, 2, 5, 10, so I also need 10. Okay, so I need to wait for 10 of those witch water things, which is interesting. So I should just be able to do that, bam, and then grab this, that, and then now I gotta wait. So now I got 1 netherrack, so it's cool. Technically I only need 5 because the ore duplicates, or the stuff duplicates whenever you do that. So now this one's gonna take a hot minute, for sure. Ooh, I could actually get some more water pipes like that and set it up to do that, actually. Yeah, I should be able to. And the water pipes, if I look at one of these and I press the numpad 3, it's gold nuggets. Okay. Nice. And then I also need this. Now I've got a barrel in my hand for a very good reason. The reason is because these don't recognize nothing, right? So if I do that and then I get rid of this, you can see it's kind of glitching out. That's how you know it is pulling water. It's pulling water directly into its own internal buffer. And then we can just simply pipe it over like so. Very, very nice. I don't even know where to put the pipes at, honestly. I'm just going to put them in here. So now we don't have to worry about anything like that. We can actually just go ahead and move this to here. That way we can just pick it and go. And pick it up, and then it's automatically full, and then we can just wait for it again. And then I gotta do 10 of those, which thankfully I don't have to do the water step, so that's kind of automated on its own. I got a brown mushroom, that's cool. Yeah, this is why we need organization. Do I have any more dirt? I do. So the thing with this is it goes faster with the more mycelium it has around it. See, you can see it's already going a little bit quicker, which is always nice to see. The next thing I can do is probably replace the stuff on the outside with more dirt. That way it goes even quicker. So in order to do that, I'm going to go ahead and grab these. Oh, see it's done underneath. Okay, so the barrels upstairs are done. So grab these, come under, grab our watering can. This is done. might take a minute to spread back in. There it goes. Alrighty, so that should be moving now. Now, it's not going to be instant, of course, but it's quite a bit quicker, as you can hear. Now I just need 2 more. Whoops. Well, that's what you get when you jump the gun a little bit. Gotta wait for it. It's about 10 seconds or so. Okay, we've got all that we need. Let's go upstairs and start smashing. Okay, we got 20 of each. What we're going to do is we're going to go straight to the iron mesh. Double check it is iron. Yep. So now what we need is we need 1 ender pearl and we need 2 quartz. That's all we need. We need 1 ender pearl and 2 quartz. That's all we need for this storage setup. Okay, ready? Here we go. Okay, looks like we did get the amount of quartz that we needed. Sounds great. Love to see that. We actually got some magma creams too, which is really cool to see. Blaze powder, so we can make an Eye of Ender if it ever strikes our fancy. Crimson Nallium spores, good to see. We actually got 5 nether quartz. It's actually on the luckier side, so I quite enjoy that. Now, let's do the end stone. Ender pearl, please. We got an ender pearl and an Eye of Ender and more prosperity stuff. Love to see that. Nice stuff. Ender pearl, it's the main thing we needed. And I am happy. I'm a happy boy right now. Okay, so let's make those. Let's get our quests turned in right quick. Well, this looks fancy. Oh, there it is. Did I see the Twilight Forest stuff in there too? Yeah, I did. Huh. Okay, now let's make our stuff. So 2 sticks, an iron, and a redstone torch. Redstone's over here. Now we have the storage tool. And now we need wool? I think cobble should work. Stone would be it. Yeah, stone, regular stone. So 4 stone, 2 planks, and all that fun stuff. So 4 stone, 2 planks. And then we need 3, which means 6. Okay, there's 2, which means we need 2 chests. Okay. Actually, only needed 1 chest, but it's okay. It says it's from sophisticated storage too, so it's a pretty decent chance it needs to be one of those. Should be able to have an oak barrel as a storage. Yeah, okay. As long as it's from sophisticated storage, then it looks like we can. Let's grab 2 planks. And now we need to do the actual stuff. So a bunch of stone, which I don't have. Iron, iron, gold. Okay, how much stone do I have? 5, 7 now. That's decent. There's 1 and 2. Beautiful. Now, I'm just missing 3 more stone. Bam. Storage, controller. Nice. Okay, now this is kind of like a 2-part thing. So in order to let's go ahead and reserve some windmill. Wind. What? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Alright, easy there, partner. What we're doing. We just want the main base fella, and then we also need one of you. Which means we might need some kind of generator that would put out that kind of power. Like a coal generator would work. Yeah, I mean, we can put that on the list. Combustion generator would work too. That's a little bit more harder to make, so we're not going to worry about it. Pitiful generator we could definitely work on. We can preserve it. All of these generators could work. I'm just not exactly sure which one to go with. That's the thing about some of these mod packs. Some of these mod packs, you have like multiple different ways of creating power that it's actually pretty confusing to find the right one. So the Stirling generator, I'm fairly sure, is the one with coal. Compression is with steam, so we don't have to worry about it. It looks like it. And we got the combustion generator. Okay, so we can kind of pick which one we want. So we have the storage stuff now. Let's go ahead and see if we can interface with this at all. No. That's fine, doesn't need to. So what we're going to be doing is external storage. We'll hotkey that from refined storage at refined grid. We're going to need a crafting grid. And then we'll need some kind of power source, which is a controller. Can we make the creative one? Yeah, we can, but it's going to be a little while for that. Looks like we absolutely can if we do it that way. And we can also do add refined in. We not have inscribers? Well, why do we not have inscribers, my dude? Oh, it's because you have to make it. Duh. Duh. And then we make snowball or slime balls again. Can it be snowballs actually? No, it can't. Slime only. We could do Botania for that. It's probably a little bit more on the expensive side now that we're kind of thinking about it. We could do rice if we have some rice that we could find. We could also do milk. Milk from cows. But we don't have any cows just yet. We need some slime. We need some slime because in order to make the crafting grid we need this, which means we need this, which means we need this, which means we need slime. Or we could wait right there. And we could get some rice dough going. So rice seeds, which is from rice, of course. But it doesn't tell you how to get it. So, rice seeds. Yeah, it doesn't tell you how to get the rice seeds in the first place. It is what it is. Slime ball. Let's figure out how to get a slime ball. We don't want to be doing all the metallurgic infuser junk. I could probably just go for the actual regular slime block itself, which would just be milk. Is there any other way I can make milk? No. Slime ball! Bane of my existence, basically. I mean, I could kill it from slimes. Can I make a slime egg? Oh, kind of. That's a little ways down the line. How long have we been moving? We've been moving for 31 minutes. We kind of need to get the ball moving, eh? So don't know if we absolutely need the controller. We might, I'm not sure. Let's see here. Let's do add refined. We might be able to get away with a energy acceptor of sorts if we can find it. I guess not. I guess it does have to be the creative, or not the creative controller, the controller itself. Which kind of sucks, because we need the advanced stuff. Which is going to be fairly expensive. Whoa, we gotta smelt. What? Oh boy, this is getting expensive fast, eh? Okay. Probably not gonna do that thing. Let's look at the regular grid itself. The regular grid itself does need all kinds of fun junk. Along with that, which is more nether quartz, which isn't that terrible. So, yeah. Very interesting, very interesting. I wish there was like a big chest, like at chest. Yeah. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could just do the stack upgrade and kind of upgrade the actual barrels itself, and then pair that with a jetpack if we really wanted to. Or we could do this. Like, well, let's see. That's the controller. That's the link. That's the I/O. That's the storage I/O, right? So if we do a storage I/O, what are the chances it'll let me interact with it? Ooh, or it could be like a at RF tools at RFT for tools, and then we can actually get a thingy wherever it is. Some of these look exactly the same, so it's a bit confusing. We're on the right track here. Modular storage. Modular storage can store a lot of items a lot easier, searching and filtering most first and sort of storage. Yeah, this thing. Okay. We need an alchemical chest for that. Are you serious? Oh, we can do a regular chest. Oh, thank God. Because if I had to do this, which, you know, it honestly isn't that terrible, but whew, got me going there for a minute. Alright, we're going to do the RF tools way. Yeah, this way. Modular storage, and then we can do boom, 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 boom. We're not going to be able to get the 3 or the 4 Probably not going to be able to do the 3. We can do the 2 though. We can do 200 stacks of stuff, so that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. We can keep all of this up here anyways, just for the normal storage power and all kinds of stuff. So we've kind of drifted away from this idea. Okay. We know what we want now, so the next episode is us trying to get the modular storage and all that cool fun stuff and get all of that entire barrel wall linked up to it. So, appreciate y'all watching. See y'all in the next one.